Our friends who play piano, if you ask them to play middle C, you have the C in the middle of the keyboard, they're going to find this pitch, this sound, this note, but it's in one place only. For the guitar player, the guitarist can play that same note in multiple places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I have an acoustic today, not my electric, and I found a harmonic up here, but 6 places to play the exact same E note, this range, not this range, and not this range. What I would love for you to do, if we were doing in-person lessons, I would teach you go from the lowest string open to the highest fretted note to play in the key of. I would say let's play the key of C and not think of it in terms of just 5 common fingerings, but the entire neck is. I'm going to play from the lowest open string to the highest fret on the guitar, duplicating shapes. Watch this. I'm going to go across the neck, not up the string. Here's the idea. If we were playing in the key of C, this is what I would want you to glean from lessons like this. Okay, let's talk about the 4 easy steps for creating a major scale. Step number 1, guys. Every major scale begins on its namesake. The namesake is just simply the very note, the beginning note, the tonic, the root, the keynote of the key. So the namesake of the key of C major, you guessed it, it's a C note. So step number 1, every major scale begins on its namesake. A C scale starts on C, a G scale starts on G, and an F scale starts on F. Secondly, every single scale ends on the same note, but twice as high. Now that phrase, twice as high, is kind of hard to understand for some students. I'm saying if I'm playing a C note here, I'm not going to start, obviously, the scale on this C note and end here. I'm going to do this. That is what we call the octave. So, step number 1, every major scale begins on its namesake in the key of C, starts on C. Secondly, step 2, every scale ends on the same note it started with, albeit twice as high, which we call the octave. Okay, step 3, guys, is probably the most misunderstood concept. Every major scale must have one of each of the letters in our music system. What are the letters we use? A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Okay, so that is why some scales have those unique sharps and those unique flats, like E sharp is just F, B sharp is C, C flat is B, and F flat is E. And some students will say, well, there's no such thing, Scott, as a C flat or an F flat or E sharp or B sharp. I'm going to show you a couple examples where I'll give you a couple of the sharp keys, those sharps that contain those notes and why we use them, and those keys that contain those flats and why we use them, just for correctness. So a C scale, by the way, would go C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, right? Contains all the natural letters. Maybe let me give you the scale formula first, and then I'll give you a couple of those sharp keys and flat keys, and then we'll end this video with us playing the C scale together.